Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well, my dear subscribers, my dear viewers. Welcome. So today let's take a look at a message you need to know. So let's choose here 3 piles and let's see what consciousness has to tell you. So let's take a look at message you need to know. By conscious, I mean universal consciousness. All right, let's take a look. First group, you have the preserver. All right. What my second group needs to know. You will have the companion and third group. What my third group needs to know. You have the shaman. Okay, so here are your 3 groups, so take the time to choose the one that you're most drawn to. As always, we are going to see each other in your readings. All right, see you later. Hi, my dear group number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's take a look at a message meant for you right now. So let's see. All right, there is something that you should be proud of, and this might have to do with something that you're trying to leave behind. Okay, that you're trying to leave behind and transform something, leave behind what you don't need anymore, what is not needed in your experience anymore, and you're transforming into something new and preserving the key, the essence that should be preserved. This can be the lesson about something that you went through. So you went through experience, you're leaving behind things that do not agree with your energy at the moment, are not in the same vibration as you are in the moment. You're leaving it behind, but you are taking the essence of something because that is what you want to preserve. Okay, it could be even a feeling of something that is for you not to forget, that exists, even though things didn't went right this time. You are preserving the goodness that perhaps you enter into this situation with. Okay, so let's see more. Okay. This can mean that you have been very attached to something. This can be family. This can be a connection that you did create some roots with, experiences. So it's very difficult to move on from something, but you are figuring out, as I told you, there is a lesson here, or it is a lesson that you learned and you are going to keep it with you. You're going to take it with you as something that right now is precious for you to move in the world. But It can be that you are still in the process of transforming and walking away, but Tarot is saying that you should be proud. You should be proud of the knowledge that you got, that you're receiving from all this experience, from leaving behind things that are not serving you anymore. It's a matter of transforming. It's a matter of understanding how to deal with the situation with a new approach. All right? Sometimes we cannot cut cords immediately, and there are situations that is very complicated, but the approach that you are going to have is going to be completely different. And at the same time, because of the approach being difficult, you are going to be able to leave behind what is not serving you. For those that cannot cut completely ties with what happened here, okay, your approach to the situation is going to be different. So you might be thinking about that. It might be something very, very painful about the past. Something that you felt that you didn't ground. You couldn't ground somehow, okay? You couldn't ground. So though when you look at the past, you see this experience that you had, there was always something that was painful and didn't allow you to completely ground. I hope it makes sense. And but right now it's time to take the knowledge from this experience. And cards are saying how proud you should be of yourself, of taking the essence of this experience to be able to move in the world with more strength. Okay, with more strength. And perhaps adopting a new perspective, though the experience has been very painful. And the experience also could have, because there is still this transformation going on, maybe there is still a feeling of looking at what you lost, looking at things even that were not fruitful, just looking at it. This is like a flower, looking at what didn't grow. This didn't grow. And you're still reassessing, you're still thinking about what didn't grow, what didn't went right, what didn't brought you happiness. And we all need to look at it, all right? But you are learning how to take the essence of it. And cards are saying that you are strong enough to do that. And you already did a lot of this work. How to take the essence of it so that you can move in the world much stronger, in a stronger way. So I want to know more. I'm going to ask what happened. So what caused you all of this? Let us see. What was the situation? All right, so this can be about something that you had to look in the eyes. You had to look in the eyes into a certain experience. It can be that this was a relationship and that things came up, all right? Problems came up, and there was a disappointment, there was sadness, and there was the end of this connection. And that's why I was feeling before that you're looking at it, and though that it is part of your past, there was something that didn't allow you to grow in it, to root it. Maybe there was something that had to change. You felt like in order to pursue your happiness, you had to change something. But of course, memories are still here, are still present, but cards are saying that you're strong enough to find that feeling, that pure feeling that unfortunately with this experience was not able to grow, but that is there with you, okay? And you can try again in the future. You can try again with the lessons that you learn here, okay? With the knowledge. And I can see that cards are even telling you, if you didn't do this, that it would be important, this movement, finding the key, what is to preserve here, and stepping away of when you can step, realizing that something was not able to grow. Not everything is able to grow, and there is a reason for that. There is always a reason for that. Realizing why maybe you two were in different vibrations. Let us see. Why was this not meant to grow? I believe the answer here is that it wouldn't bring you the path that you are. It wouldn't bring you the path that you are meant to go. You wouldn't have the progress that you are meant to have. It's like cards are telling you there is much more to come, right? Much more in your future. And your vibration is attracting something else. All right, I'm going to take here from an oracle and see a message meant to find my group number 1. So this message is very interesting. So it's like the message is, stop trying to convince others of your value. If others don't recognize it, they don't deserve you. And I find it very, very important here with your message. I find that it really goes with your reading, because when we are trying to convince others of our value, is already a sign that we need to go inwards. We need to go inwards and initiate a self travel, all right, an inner travel, so that our value cannot be questioned by others, okay? That we can always bring that that love for ourselves and have it inside of us. And because we are having that love, we are attracting from that point. Every time you're not feeling that way, and we are all human, all right? I believe it's time to pause in life and to try to go more inwards. Try to understand why the situation is leaving you with that feeling. It can be that your energy is not being reciprocated. The energy you're giving is not being reciprocated, and you are feeling it, because we feel it. Sometimes we are not conscious about it, but we can feel when energy is not coming back to us. We are giving, but we are not receiving. And what happens is that we can feel it. We cannot really understand what is happening. There is a sense of frustration. And because we are putting our attention and our energy in something that is not really there, okay? Because if someone is really present with you and sharing energy with you, you are going to feel that sharing, loving energy flowing between two people, interested in each other, and caring for each other. And yeah, that energy is going to be there. So when you feel something is wrong, that's when your energy might be, you know, you might be giving energy to something that is not returning back. So always pay attention to your energy. That's something that I say a lot in my channel. Pay attention to how are you feeling. Insecurity sometimes comes from these relationships that we have, and there is not a love and caring connection. There is perhaps games being played, one person trying to overpower the other, and another person not really being there in the connection, and you know, being somehow fake and having other interests. But you know, this dynamic, and once we are aware of our energy and how we are feeling, it's very important to go inwards to understand if you need time for yourself, if you need time to give the love to yourself, so that you become, you know, with that power of strength, because you exude that self-love. So, and being careful with the energy, right? Being careful with extending energy, because life should be reciprocated. And we also should be aware when something is not being reciprocated, because that also means that it's something that is not in vibration, in the same vibration. So it's also a sign to us that we need movement, because sometimes if something is not comfortable, it's also a sign that something needs to change. And I told you before, this could be an approach to something, if you can really not cut completely ties. But what I see here in your reading is that there is here a need for movement, and being proud of how much you learn from this experience, and being proud of what you're leaving behind, and you know, and bringing the lesson with you, bringing, even not harming the feeling. That what I mean is not harming the innocence perhaps that you brought in the beginning to the connection, but recognizing that that was good. The thing is, something was not in vibration, the same vibration as you were. So as soon as you can recognize these kind of things, as easier will get for you to, you know, move in life in a more fluid way. Okay. So there is much more waiting for you. There is progress that you wouldn't find in this situation, wanting to come towards you, wanting to come into your life. You are ready to get in touch with more of your essence. You are becoming more and more in touch with your intuition. You are going to be learning this. First of all, perhaps you have some gifts that you should be aware. Number 11 is the number of the visionary. So going more, there is not a coincidence that you are here in my reading. So going more inwards and tapping more into that inner guidance that we all have, but some people, they can connect easily. And I believe that you are going to be doing that. You are going to be accessing your, the world of this awareness of energies in a better way. You are going to really be doing that. And it's like there is this divine feminine world that you are going to be entering. Okay? And this is part of the present that life is bringing to you. The present that life is bringing to you. Okay? There is a lot of power that you are going to be receiving in the next times of your life. You're going to connect more and more with your divine feminine. You will have a knowledge that will be, others cannot really understand how. But you will be able to recognize energies easier. Probably you will be studying something. You are going to be growing more in your life, much more. And you are going to be feeling safe. Maybe this is also part of that self-love that I was talking about, okay? You will be exuding, because divine feminine, the true power of the divine feminine inside all of us is being able to trust. That is a kind of a vision, all right? Is a way of seeing things by trusting that life is going to bring them the best. And trusting and self-love is a lesson of self-love. Not self-love, nurturing our essence. And I believe you're going to be more and more in touch with that part of you. All right, my dears. And I hope you did enjoy this reading. Let me know if this resonated. We are going to be seeing each other next time. Bye. Hi, my dear group 2. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're doing well. So let's see what cards have to tell you, a message for you. So, you are going to be finding someone someone is entering your life that is going to assess a side of you that you never expected someone to connect with you like that. This could be soul family, yes, This could be someone, this could be also like a philosophy of life. There's something that you will be connecting deeply, and it's going to bring you growth in life. It's something connected with your intuition. You're going to feel very in tune with this. And you're going to have a lot of experience. This is going to bring you many experiences in life. Experiences that are going to teach you a lot in this life. Yeah, for sure. This is a group that you are going to be finding. This is finding your soul family. This is finding your tribe. All right. I see that you are going to be learning a lot with this group, or this could also be something that you're studying, something that you will be connecting. I would say people. Okay, I would say people. And these are people that are destined to be in your path. These are people that you are going to be resonating, and you're going to be learning. There's an aspect of learning. Yeah, this is, look how everything is agreeing. It's amazing. We have here familiar. We have here the learning of rights. We have here the companion. So for sure, this is finding your soul family. Lovely. This is, but the most interesting thing is that whatever is, both they have, can you see? Both of them, they have this like, they're going to bring you a lot of prosperity. They're going to bring you a lot of knowledge. You will feel protected by this. You will feel spiritual protected. All right. Whatever is entering here, your family, your family. All right. This is someone or a group that have a lot of intuition, is very in tune with the intuition, with their intuition. This is someone or a group that can share with you, that will give you experiences that are going to be very important in your growth. They are going to match your intuition. Okay. It can be that these people, yeah, this group are going to bring you a lot of growth. Maybe you need to step away of something in the past. Maybe you need to step away from someone that was misusing their energy. Okay. Was not... You're finding your passion again, and you are moving away from an old connection. I can say it like this. This can also be an old way of seeing a dynamic of groups, old way of seeing familiar dynamics, okay? Because you are going to be feeling a lot this integration, this new prosperity is entering your life. It's like this group or this person is going to allow you to see, because you're going to have even, I would say, this this connection that is psychic. I would say even psychic. You can easily, because you're such in a common vibration with each other. These people or this group are going to allow you to see things even more clearly. Things that you can see already. But maybe by sharing, they can help you somehow. All right, this can be going away, moving away, stepping away from a dynamic This can be family dynamic. This can be old ways of seeing family dynamics. This can be someone that was kind of threatening you somehow. And there is a group here that you are going to find that is going to help you. Someone that you couldn't trust. Okay? Someone that would bring you a lot of insecurity. That's why I felt that you are going to feel secure. Maybe someone that didn't have the best control in their feelings. Someone that you felt destructive. This can also be old family dynamics. So you know what will be applied to you. This is someone that is immature. Okay, very immature. So life is asking you to have hope, believing that you are going to find this group, because you will. You are going to find this group that will help you. It will feel like family. So maybe you can even start now if you didn't yet. Okay, start looking for. This is a group that will match your intuition, or they are able to see your problem the way you see it. They are able to enter into that space where you were hurt, all right, so that they can help you. So this is a group that is meant to help you, and at the same time is meant to teach you skills that you are going to be using in life. Because if you stay here in this dynamic, you're going to lose all your energy. You are going to lose your strength here. And whatever is happening here with this person is not going to change anytime soon. It's time to move from this. It's time to move from this situation and find help. Okay? And find this group that will be there, or this person that is going to teach you a lot in life. And they are going to be able to offer you a side of you. It's like they are allowing you to see a side of you that is going to turn out victorious. Is going to you are going to be tapping into your creativity. You are going to be feeling more sociable. You are going to be able to go out more and feel comfortable with people. The fire is going to be returned to you by stepping away from this dynamic that was toxic. So there is here a group for you. So these are like-minded people. These are your soul family. Maybe you think you have some ties that you don't have, that are just an illusion. Maybe the ties you believe you have are just illusions. Maybe it's time also to explore your inner self before you... And even what is it for you? What is really that you want in a connection, in a relationship? Write it down. Be clear about it, okay? Start entering into that vibration so that you start attracting more and more. But maybe right now it's time to act without, it's like one feet after the other. Sometimes when something, we believe something is kind of holding us back and is taking our energy, sometimes it's very difficult just to give the first step, especially if you think a lot about it. If you think about the difficulty, sometimes we just need to, to step. Sometimes we just need to one step each time, and moving, and step by step believing, writing down what you really want in life, understanding how toxic this situation was here, okay, that you are moving. And by finding this, maybe even finding a group that will represent to you that family dynamic that you believed you dreamed of before and you didn't have, okay? And by seeing that that exists, that will bring you the help to give another step, to walk a bit more. And this group is going to be there, understanding you, understanding, seeing what you need to really learn to become this empowered person. Be aware of manipulations, okay, around you. Maybe it's time even not to, for example, instead of focusing into this old energy, removing your thought from that, because sometimes pain and things that we hold against other people, they kind of, it holds us back. It sucks our energy. It kind of pulls us back to a situation that we don't want to be anymore. So maybe it's time to be in silence. Maybe it's time not to approach whatever happened here and retreat and not initiate here conversation with this past situation. It's time perhaps to understand where you need to cut the dynamic, okay, of this toxic experience that you had before. How can you cut? Because it might be that some lower energies are somehow controlling you, okay? Don't let that happen. It's, of course, we go through lessons and we need to learn from that there, but let it be a lesson learned, and don't allow it to suck your life. Don't allow it to rule your life. I know it's difficult. Especially when somebody hurt us, and there is these hard feelings inside of us, and our head keep going there. Know there are solutions for you. And it's interesting because there are so many things that science know nowadays for people to get over trauma, difficult experience in a quicker way. For example, I was reading a book the other day, and you can look this up. Of course, you need to look this up. But there is an exercise that you can do that you easily, somehow it works. And there is an explanation behind it. Maybe you can read on internet, you can try to look at it. But when you have, trauma, and you can and you are thinking in a loop in your head, perhaps when you do an exercise that you think about that experience and you move your eyes from one side to the other, right? And moving your eyes from one side to the other will teach your brain, will give an experience of ease, and somehow it helps you to get through traumatic experiences and advance in life. There are other ways of doing, you know, of course, always with a psychologist and always, you know, with someone experienced in the field. Maybe, you know, part of this soul family that you're going to find is going to be people that went through the same thing as you did. Okay, this is an exercise that I read, but of course, always look up for it. Look up on internet, and you will see. It's a very easy exercise that they teach. All right, and it's always better to do this with specialists, psychologists, because when you revisit old memories, sometimes it can be triggering. So be sure that you are finding the right specialist, okay, in this area to help you. Maybe that is really what I'm seeing here. This person or this soul tribe that is going to help you cope with a certain situation. But no, there are ways of helping your brain to get through easily, get through traumas in an easier way, okay? So let me see more. Yeah, there is a transformation needed to come here. Something needs to go. Something needs to go. And it's time to do it, because you are going to be feeling so much fulfilled. You're going to enter in a space that perhaps you are losing here because you're losing your energy. A space of abundance, a space of life giving back to you, a space of feeling creative in life, feeling in control. Oh, in control of your life. That is a very good one here in this reading, okay? In control of your life, okay? And at the same time, you're going to be feeling so connected with this new approach to life, or this new group, okay? So, my dears, I'm wishing you the best, and I'm happy to see that you are going to find these people, and that this is going to be a new path for you. And this is going to be great for your life. You're going to be feeling much better. You're going to feel in control of your life. All right? So wishing you the best, and have a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 3. I hope you're doing well. Let us check what consciousness is wanting to tell you, okay? Universal consciousness is allowing us to see here. Maybe you are finding a new side of yourself, and maybe you are being protected by animal spirit. It might be that you are dreaming with animal spirit, or can be that an animal spirit, you're connecting with, I don't know, you might open a book and see an animal and it might resonate. So look for characteristics of that animal that you are seeing, okay? Find out, search for animal spirit guides, and see what that animal, what is the message. Study how they move in life, study their qualities, study, yeah, because it will help you in your life. It will help you in this new phase, okay? It will help you during a phase that maybe it seems that needs to be transformed. Maybe it will help you to transform. It will help you to transform, okay? I am right. Okay. Let us see what we have here more. For some of you, it can be a deer, but you will see it's going to be different for all of you. Your spirit guide can appear in dreams or in meditations, okay? For me, it always appeared in dreams. And when appearing in dreams, I learned that you have to transform in it. And all of my dreams, I did transform in that animal. And in meditation, it can appear in your, in the meditation. So that's when you know that is your spirit guide and that you need to study the qualities of that animal, okay? And it will help you to go through a journey. It's a difficult journey that you are going through. I can see that life is asking you to transform a lot, and maybe you are feeling that you are losing something. Maybe you are feeling that you cannot really see the abundance at the moment. You cannot really see what life will bring you. Perhaps you're fearful of this transformation. You are fearful of this transformation. But you are advancing. It's like you're starting all over. You're starting something again, and you're maybe this time it will be more sincere. It will be an energy that is close to you, is closer to you, okay? It will be an energy that, or this can also be you seeing some characteristics of you, okay? You tapping into this more mystical or more qualities that you never saw in you before. This can be talking about some financial instability, you losing, you thinking that you need to start something all over again. You feeling that you're losing something, okay? Something material. Or something that you once thought that it was your wish fulfillment. That's why perhaps you see lost in the past, but you cannot really see at the moment the future, the bright future. Yeah, it can be that you were very connected with this. This was part of your life, and this even can be that, you know, was part of your roots. You were rooted in a certain way of living, in a certain experience. Okay, that right now is not there anymore. It's like life is transforming and is asking you to move. And this can be because of pain. A lot of pain here going on, okay? This can be that you are thinking a lot about the situation, a very painful situation. Yeah, this can be really overthinking a certain situation, overthinking, using it might be representing here that you cannot see this future because perhaps you are tied here to this past that went wrong. Okay, and maybe you are not being positive about the future. You're not being hopeful. You cannot see very clearly the future for sure. It's like somehow it's threatened. You see that it's threatened. And the cards are telling you for you to use your mind at the moment. It might be that someone is there to help you, but you, in contrast, these two are kind of in contrast with each other, these two cards. One is telling you that your mind is in loop in a certain suffering, okay? Your energy is locked inside that suffering. And the other one is telling you need to rely on your brain at the moment, so that you can see clearly things and get out of the situation, so that you don't go down with this situation. Okay, so if you are getting in tune with these new characteristics of you, maybe use your mind to get in tune with the new set of skills that you do have inside of you. Is there, okay? So cards are telling you you do have it. But for you to be able to achieve it, you need to get out of this loop of suffering here, and perhaps using here some skills to see ahead, because right now I see clearly that you cannot see ahead. It's dark, and it seems that something is threatening your future. Okay. I want to see more. Yeah, start building, all right? Start building things. Start making moves for this new approach to life. Okay, for this new that is wanting to come in. Okay, but you see the transformation happening, but it's like you kind of yeah, it's like cards are telling you to bring love into your mind space. It's like seeing the future with love. Believe that not all is lost. Believe that it's possible. Believe that with love, you're going to be attracting the prosperity that you are afraid to lose. So what are these new skills that you are going to step into? Yes. All right. So the message I have here is a bit like the law of attraction. It's like the law of attraction here working. It's like envisioning the future with love and with prosperity, and believing that you have a lot to offer. Because right now I see that you are afraid that others can take from you. It's like you are afraid that others can rob from you. And life is telling you, no, you are very prosperous. Be sure. So for some of you, we were looking for spirit animal, and here we have a bird. For some of you, it's going to be resonating. For some of you, this is the message. But believing in prosperity, believing that you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to bring into the table, and life, when you offer, because you have so much to give, when you offer, life is going to be giving you also. Okay, that's why love, when people are in survival, they are very aggressive, and they, you know, a lot of people, they for somehow they want to stay in that energy, but life is dynamic. You go through ups and downs, and when you get this side of life that is a down, now it's time to start going up. And the cards, what are telling you is, for you to be able to get through this phase, you need to start adopting new skills. That's why I was talking about skills. A new set of skills will need to be entering your life, because I see here vision of being, you know, not seeing the future, even thinking that universe can rob from you or can take from you. So it's like the past took from you and the future may take from you. But the universe is telling you, adopt a new set of skills. Be, you know, be trusting yourself and trusting that you bring a lot to the table. You have a lot to offer. And no matter what situation, you are going to be there for yourself. And you have a lot, you know, to offer to the world. So is the fear you have, you can win it. I don't know if you say it like this in English. You can be victorious over it if you adopt these skills of seeing, first visualizing the future as you wish it will be, and then understanding how much you have to offer to life and to bring to life, how much you are precious to life, and trusting in it, trusting in your message, trusting in this new set of skills that you have. Singing your uniqueness, all right? Believing in your uniqueness, because birds are, you know, exude that uniqueness. They have their own song. They are, you know, they are free. They are, so exuding that uniqueness in you, and understanding how prosperous you are because of that, okay? Because of that uniqueness. So as soon as you start believing in yourself and bringing this new set of skills to life, life is going to start changing for you, and everything will these fears that you have, they are going to turn away, okay? This loop that you are into it's like ruling your mind, being the owner of your mind, okay? Instead of entering in this perspective of lack, you know, perhaps fear that the future will take from you, doing the opposite. Cards are telling you, do the opposite. You have so much to offer. Look, you can give even. You are so unique that you will attract in your life. So from this changing, because it's you being afraid that the future will take from you, that will block your future. So not being afraid, okay? Not being afraid, changing your mentality. Perhaps, you know, even, yeah, bringing up new set of skills. If this is, If you're resonating with the animal spirits, or maybe you can start looking for your animal spirit, okay? Nothing is a coincidence. Yeah, not being afraid of transforming. Not being afraid of this transformation that is wanting to occur in your life. Allowing it and understanding that you know, the richness you have inside can attract whatever you want, okay? It's fear that is going to be blocking you, nothing else. So, with this card, yeah, it's you getting in contact with the balance, of things. Yeah, going deep so that you can see in the, like the card before, see in the dark, and knowing how to bring balance into that. There is maybe here trusting, all right? There is a need to trust that things are going to be okay. Yeah, it's like adventuring inside yourself. Adventuring inside yourself. So that you can look in the eyes of your own sufferings and fears. And understand that by doing this, you are going to be even stronger than you were before. All right, so this is what I have for you, my loves. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope this is helpful. That is the first thing, okay? So we are going to be seeing each other next readings. Let me know if this resonated, and like, subscribe my channel if you're new, and we are going to see each other next time. Bye.